What is split AC and what size do I need? This video is designed to help you accurately calculate what size mini split AC is the right one for your particular need. We will walk through one common sense way of calculating what your needs are and also offer another solution if you're starting from scratch for this particular job. In addition, we will cover some of the various options and models of equipment that are available and shed some light on specific reasons to choose one type of product over another. First, the common sense approach in calculating the size that you'll need. If you have been using window air conditioning units, this is an actual example from my own office. When I used window air conditioners, I could get by with a single window air conditioner that produced 7,750 BTUs per hour of cooling for most of the summer. But when it really got hot and summer would kick into high gear, and we were on the receiving end of those 90-degree and higher heat index days, that single window AC unit would not keep up. So I'd have to add another window AC unit to get the job done. The second window AC unit I put in was 5,150 BTUs. And on those extreme hot days, this combination just would not keep up. So the sizing was obviously too small. So if you're trying to figure out what size window AC unit you have now, it's pretty easy. You can find the BTU numbers on the window AC units, and the location is unique to each model sold by each manufacturer, but here's an example in this picture. So in adding the 5,150 and the 7,750, it totals 12,900 BTUs of cooling capacity. And as I mentioned, it was not enough when it got hot outside. So in the AC world, 12,000 BTUs is considered 1 ton of air. And the next step up is normally 18,000 BTU units, or a ton and a half. So the size that I needed for this office space is 18,000 BTUs. And yes, the thought of eliminating the need to move those window AC units in and out each year was very appealing. Not to mention getting rid of all of that noise from those window AC units. So I went over to this Consumer Reports website and checked my common sense plan and very accurately came up with a need or demand load of a little over 14,000 BTUs. So in our example, 18,000 BTU unit would be perfect. Now let's look at some actual equipment options. First, we could buy a single 18,000 BTU mini split unit with one inside cooling coil for the least amount of money. And it'll have one inside cooling coil and one outside compressor. This type of system would be the easiest and least expensive to install. Second, we could buy a single outside compressor with two inside cooling coils. Same installation outside as the first example, but with the addition of a second inside cooling coil. We will have an increased expense of a cooling coil installation as well as the cooling coil itself on the inside of our location. Third, we could buy two totally separate 9,000 BTU mini split AC units. This option would require two outside compressors and two inside cooling coils. So we'd have the expense of installing two separate systems. Benefits: possibly the placement of the inside cooling coils, such as one is on each side of the room, and the reliability of two separate systems. This also comes with the price of maintaining two separate systems. So really, it all comes down to what are we trying to accomplish. If the budget allows, I would recommend purchasing a mini split AC with inverter technology. Units with inverter technology will certainly lower your utility bills and make your area more comfortable versus a system without the technology if all the other specifications are equal. To briefly cover the point here, a mini split AC with inverter technology has a variable output mechanism built into the compressor. How these systems work is simple. When the demand is lower than what the system can produce, these high-tech systems simply generate less cooling BTUs, and in doing so, they use far less energy than the traditional start-stop cycles of a traditional air conditioner system. For me, I chose two inside cooling coils so that I could cool the area where my computer system was located and keep that area at a lower temperature than where I was personally working. Simple really, once we have a handle on what we want to accomplish. All I did was go to this website address and made my purchase. So here it is listed for you. And I had many choices of brands including Frederick, LG, Climair, Amvent, Mitsubishi, Turbo Air, Pretium, Frigidaire, Shinko, Aircon, and Seabreeze, just to mention a few. Within the choices on the stated brands, with a size of 1.5 tons or 18,000 BTUs, when I made this video, prices ranged from a low of $718 to a high of $1,208 for a single stage piece of equipment with one inside cooling coil. Or, as I mentioned, I could purchase 2 units of 9,000 BTUs each for $558. That's the option I chose. And for a system with the inverter technology and 2 zones inside, the highest price on that was $2,543. I chose 2 9,000 BTU units as the best solution for my needs. One of the reasons I did was because both of the outside compressor units could be plugged right into a regular 110 volt standard outlet. And I was doing the installation myself, so I would not need an electrician, as the rest of the installation was very easy to get done. I trust this short video helps you expand your knowledge on how to calculate what size mini split AC unit you would need and what type to choose from for your unique application. If we can be of further assistance, please visit our website at www.splitac.org, or if you're ready for pricing, click on the link below. It'll take you right to our pricing page. Thank you, and we look forward in assisting you with your cooling needs.